Donald Trump is leading because when Donald Trump was president, America was safer. Safer. When Donald Trump was president, our border was secured and not out of control. When Donald Trump was president, ISIS was out of business. He wiped out ISIS. And when Donald Trump was president, we didn't have wars all over the world breaking out. But now we have Joe Biden. And under Joe Biden, the world is completely out of control. Completely out of control. Under Joe Biden, we now have terrorists and criminals and drugs entering this country across an open border, and he invited them to enter the United States of America. Under Joe Biden, ISIS, which had been wiped out, is now back in business. And under Joe Biden, we have wars in Europe, we have wars in the Middle East, breaking out all over the place. Americans remember that under Donald Trump, we were safe, and under Joe Biden, we are not. Americans remember that under Donald Trump, we were respected. We were respected in the world. People forget this. We have to remind them of this. When Donald Trump was president, Kim Jong-un in North Korea stopped firing missiles. When he was president, when Donald Trump was president, Iran was broke. And when Donald Trump was president, Putin wasn't invading anybody. But now we have Joe Biden. And with Joe Biden got America humiliated by the Taliban in Afghanistan. Putin started a war in Ukraine. Hamas killed 1,200 Israelis in a horrible terrorist attack. And right now, as I speak to you, there is a nuclear sub from Russia 90 miles off the coast of Florida in Havana. That never would have happened if Donald Trump was president. So they know this. So the Democrats realize this. They realize we can't win on the record. So what do we need to do? And they're not going to win on the candidate either. They have a mentally incompetent man as their candidate and as our president, unfortunately. And I don't say that with joy. I say that with the observation we all have, and our enemies see it too. It is humiliating for our country to have a president that goes overseas and has to be taken by the hand and guided around by foreign leaders. It's a humiliation to the country. And it's a danger to the country, because you know who else is seeing that? They're seeing it in Beijing. They're seeing it in some cave in Pakistan or Syria or Iraq, wherever ISIS is hiding. They're seeing it in Tehran. So they can't beat him on the issues. They can't beat him with a candidate. And so what they do is they wage all-out war on his followers and on the man. And there's nothing they won't do. They will put people in jail over it. They will persecute people. They will get the media to cooperate in covering up the Biden family corruption. That's what that laptop was about. It's not about embarrassing pictures. It's that it proved that the Biden family was making money from deals with foreign entities. And that was kept from the American voter. And they used the courts as a political weapon. Multiple indictments, lawsuits and civil actions designed to bankrupt Donald Trump, designed to silence Donald Trump, designed to jail Donald Trump and keep him from campaigning. And still he leads because the American people see it for what it is. They see it for what it is. These people will stop at nothing. There is no line they won't cross, no rule they will break, no norm they won't ignore, and no law they won't violate in order to stay in power. That's what we face, and that's what he's facing.